So the first thing you're going to do is go down here to upload, click that, open uploaded image, upload image, click browse, go select your logo, click simple, and it'll simplify that to like the most like single colors instead of a lot of detail. Luckily your logo is pretty simple. Now that you have this uploaded, click down here and make sure that this select is clicked on. You're gonna go back to your logo over here. Now what you're gonna do is erase all of the negative space. I'm assuming that you want the Texas to be the color of the shirt, and not a different color. If you wanted a different color, it might be better just to upload a Texas shape by itself and then take this individual logo and layer it on top, and I will show you how to isolate just this logo. So right now, if you were to go and save and continue, what's going to happen is it's going to look like this, and that's not what you want. It's great if you're going to layer a lot of different colors, but I'm going to show you how to make this simple without having to do this step. So let's go back, and what we're going to do is erase all of the tan colors so that all you're left with is the maroon. So we're going to go back over here to select and just erase tan. Oops, see, I accidentally erased maroon. Just go backwards. Okay, so we'll erase all the tan. Okay. So now you have all the maroon in one cut file. So we will apply and continue down at the bottom, the green button, and save this image as maroon, I guess. TM logo. Okay, and make sure you save it as this one. Now we're gonna get to upload, and it's gonna be in your files over here. I was practicing, so don't mind this. Next, we're gonna upload it one more time, and this time we're gonna isolate just the tan colors, and we're gonna remove all of the maroon. Now there are other ways to do this. Since you only have 2 colors in the logo, this is the simplest way. When you have tons of colors and different layers, it gets pretty complicated, and that's a video for another time. So right now we are going to erase Texas, all of this and the Texas. So when it's fine lines like this, it's kind of hard just to click on that with this select tool. So what you do is you get the erase tool, and now you would zoom in over here, and you're going to erase Texas. Now you want to make sure you get all the little pieces, because if you leave something like this, it's gonna cut that little jagged edge too. So you want to try to get as close as you can, and you can adjust the eraser size down here. You're gonna make it super tiny, and then you can get to those really fine details. You just want to try, like that would be a swoop in the line. You just want to try to get it as clean as possible. I'm gonna make it bigger so we can speed this up. I'm just gonna erase Texas. Over, erase Texas. Okay, now that most of Texas is erased, now that we had maroon on the previous one, let's zoom out. We are going to remove maroon so that all that's left is tan, so that when we layer it, it'll look more like the original logo. Don't mind this little outline there, that's fine. So we'll save this one. See, now it looks like this. We'll save this one as tan. And then make sure you select the gray one. Unless you want to make a sticker, you select that one. now we're going to layer them together. So now that these two images are uploaded, select both of them, go down to the green button, add to canvas, and now you're going to get these two different layers. I would take the basic cut, and since it's a different color, I would just switch it to any color close enough. So that's red, and this one we'll just do yellow because I can't find it. Now that you have them, you layer them, and now you have the logo in two separate forms. What I like to do when I'm layering images is I like to come over and click a shape. Well, let's see. Actually, back it up. Put this in the position you want it. Okay. And now come over here and pick a shape. This is a tool I used when I was first learning how to do these. Now you're going to make it super tiny, and you're going to color it in the exact same color that you did the other one. And come over here and select both this square and this logo. Let's see if we can do this one-handed. Now that those two layers are select, weld them together down here. And what that's going to do is it's going to create this separately with this little tiny square. And when you're weeding it, make sure not to weed that out. So now you're going to get that shape again. Another one. And you're going to make this one, sorry, it's getting blurry, more or less the same size. And this one you're going to make the color of your other piece. So we'll say the maroon. And you're going to place that on top of this other square. And then come over here and again, select both the square that you made and your basic cut. So shift, select, and then you're going to weld this one again. So then what you have, oh sorry, it looks funny because I didn't send it to the back. Okay, so now what happens is when you go to print this out, it's easier to line up these little squares than it sometimes is to line up the whole thing. But that's totally up to you. That's just an extra tip I do when I'm layering a lot of different colors. It just helps as a guide to know that this will be centered when all those are together. And you only have 2 colors, so it's not too bad. But say you were doing something with 7 colors, those squares really do come in handy. I hope that helps.